An important note for both Sunrunner and the rest of the game was yesterday's release of PvP tournaments for dummies. You know, I think Lona's probably written better documentation for this game so far than Sony has. And we've got her in the studio today to talk about that. Please welcome Lona Valamari. Hey Lona, thanks for coming.
Hi everyone, thanks for having me here.
Okay, so what drew you into role-playing in Star Wars Galaxies in the first place?
My boyfriend got me into SWG during lunch, and I'm a huge sci-fi fan. I watched Star Trek when I was a kid, and I love Star Wars, so it was natural that I'd be drawn into role-playing. I actually got into it after attending a couple events on Sunrunner.
So, as a senator, what's your typical day like?
I log into the forums during the morning, I log in during lunch, and whenever I get a break, I answer PMs, I check up on the roleplay forums and events forum, and I also check up on other roleplay websites that are not part of SOE. I'm in contact with Pex and Valera and other senators through the private and public senator forums and also through IRC chat.
So what would you say is the hardest part about what you do?
The hardest part is trying to allocate my time between my guild, my server, and my personal life, and also trying to represent everybody in my community, and this involves all servers, all different types of roleplay styles, from light ranch dressing to hardcore Thousand Island, and also event planners who, some of them aren't even role players.
You've written, 11 of these guides now, right? Why don't you tell us about those?
The guides that I create are about events and how to plan them, and I'm hoping that this will inspire people to create their own events. I think two heads are better than one, so I love to collaborate with people who have expertise in a particular event. I'll search for them through the game forums or the event forums and contact them. Sometimes they contact me. My guides are mostly event guides, and they're meant to inspire people to plan their own events. They're not meant to be the be-all and end-all of event planning, and I don't make a profit out of them, and they're not endorsed by LucasArts, SOE, or Wiley Publishing, which do the dummy guides. They're intended for entertainment purposes only.
So which one of these is your favorite out of all of them so far?
My favorite guide is the holiday event planning. Creating a holiday event allows me and others to create a storyline within the Star Wars universe. I like to create holiday events with a Star Wars twist.
The train leaves the station traveling north at 14 miles an hour. At the same time, another train leaves the station at 12 miles an hour traveling south. After 12 minutes, how badly will the Empire have beaten the rebellion?
I have no idea. I almost failed math in high school.
Okay, so the PvP event planning guide you released yesterday, it was met with a bit of controversy. Apparently, one of the cover models you found, Neener, turned out to be pretty well known on the Intrepid server for exploitation. We've got, right here, we got some screenshots that were sent in showing some pretty blatant exploitation that, by all rights, probably should have gotten this person banned before now. What kind of responses have you gotten as a result on this?
There was a lot of confusion and anger, PMs, and flames on the forums, but I don't want to get involved with personal conflicts. I needed a PvPer to be on the guide, and she was there. She didn't contribute to the content of the guide, and I only had her picture taken. The picture isn't an endorsement of anyone's personal playstyle.
It basically sounds like a situation where a book is being judged by its cover.
I hope people see the guide for what it really is. An inspiration for people who want to plan PvP tournaments.
Well, we're just about out of time here, but is there anything else you'd like to say to the viewers?
I hope to tell people on Sunrunner and other servers, I hope these guides will inspire you to plan your own events, because events grow people and communities.
That is indeed what it's done for us here. Lona, thanks once again for coming out.
Thank you very much for having me. It was an honor.
From everyone here at the studio, thanks for watching this edition of The Signal. Keep logging in.